Okay, welcome to the CPT, or the Center for Performance and Technology. So this floor is going to be where all of our performance spaces are held, and we're going to check out some of those now. So the first room we're going to go into is the art gallery. And the art gallery throughout the year will have a lot of different exhibits. And so what you'll find right now is some different sculpture pieces from some art students at University of Louisiana Lafayette. What's really neat about this is it'll change throughout the year, and a lot of the artists will come in and talk about their work and their journey. And so our students who want to be artists really get a chance to interact with other artists and kind of learn from them. And then at the end of the year, we'll have what we call the Student Art Show. And the Student Art Show will be our chance for our students to show off their artwork from throughout the year. And so you'll see all sorts of different things in here, from beginning level work all the way up to the advanced levels. And it's our students' chance to kind of show off what they can do. The next space that we're going to check out is going to be the Recital Hall. And the Recital Hall is another room that's really neat for a variety of reasons. One of the things that I really enjoy about it is that just whenever we do have student recitals, they'll be really well attended. So our students love to come out and support each other. This room gets use for a lot of different things. So actually right now what you'll see is the Junior Classical League, which is our Latin club, has got all of their artwork and things that they've built on display. So they're gonna take these to convention. And so before they do, they get to show them off to us. And so you can see some of the different things that our kids have been working on. We'll also have things like movie nights, video game tournaments, and a lot of different things in here. So beyond just recitals, we do a lot of really neat things. So a very good room to have access to for our students. And then our final performance space on this floor is going to be our Black Box Theater. So we have two main theaters. We have Tree and Auditorium, and then the Black Box. The Black Box is a smaller space, so it's a little more intimate. And what it allows you to do is the focus becomes much more on the students and the acting than it is on the stage design. So this is the Black Box. You can see we've got some of the artwork, some of the backdrops going up. The play that they're currently rehearsing for is Macbeth. And so that's going to be what we're offering this spring. We do a different play every semester, and we rotate through a Shakespeare play, a comedy, a tragedy, and they do a lot of different stuff so that our students get opportunities and access to a lot of different things. And then our theater students don't just act, they also do costume design, stage design. So for our students who want to go to college in theater, they're getting access to a variety of options. So it's one of the things that's really neat about this space. We're going to end our first floor tour with the Eagle Eatery. So it's going to be our dining hall space. This is where our kids eat all of their meals. Because they are residential, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with us. And so 19 meals a week. We'll open up the cafeteria. We do brunch on the weekends instead of breakfast, just to kind of have access for more of our students, especially the lay risers. But so all of that takes place in here. So our students will just scan their IDs. And then every day when they come to eat, what they'll find is we have two meat options. There's a vegetarian option and a vegan option. Then we have the sides bar, the salad bar, fruit bar, dessert bar, cereal bar, sandwich bar, snack bar, ice cream machines, soda machines. So there's a variety of options. So even though our students do eat in the cafeteria a lot and they can get a little bit old, they have a lot of different things that they can choose from on a daily basis. And one last space that we want to look at is Cafe 83. Cafe 83 is sort of a fun space that our clubs and organizations get to use. It's another space where maybe occasionally we'll have movies, clubs will meet, we'll have different fun activities. And so that's what this space here is. And it's really nice, something for our students to have access to during the day, anytime they want to use a little extra quiet space. So that's Cafe 83. And that concludes our first floor. Now we're going to go up to the second floor and check out some of the technology side that we have on that hallway. Welcome to the second floor of the CPT. So again, this floor is going to be more of the technology side, but there's also a lot of student spaces that are available as well. So like for instance, this area behind me here, this is somewhere that our students can hang out between classes if they have a gap, if they want somewhere to just relax. So they have this space available. As we go into the actual classroom space area, again, there's going to be a lot of different stuff happening up here. So we're going to start out by going to our left, and we're going to see some of the student services areas. So for instance, we have our personal counselor, our student affairs office. This is also where our students' mailboxes are located, so they can still get mail from home, from colleges, universities, things like that. We've got a lot of other spaces up here as well. So we'll start with the Wellness Center. And so this is a space that is strictly no homework allowed. This is somewhere to come and relax, to take a break from the day, to kind of relax from some of the stress. And so typically you'll see the lights are down low, there's maybe some music playing, but this is just a very relaxing place to be. So that's what this space is for. We'll also see as we walk that we've got some different conference rooms available. And so in these conference rooms, you'll have students who are doing some tutoring sessions. They'll do different things with study halls. It's a nice quiet space to come and get some work done with each other. So while there's not necessarily a lot going on, it's a good space to use. Then as we continue to walk across the hallway here, one of the next rooms that we're going to go into is our teleconference room. And the teleconference room gets used, again, as a lot of different spaces. We have classes like engineering, journalism, yearbook. A lot of those courses will take place in here. And it's the teleconference room because it's equipped to do things like Skype calls. And so one of the really cool things about this space is, for example, in the engineering class, the engineering students will get a chance to do web chats with actual engineers. And so the engineering professor will find somebody and they'll talk about their career and how they operate and what it's like to be an engineer. So for our students who have that passion, they're getting to make connections with people like that. And they're getting to do it face-to-face because of the advances in technology using the teleconference room. And then one of the last spaces that we want to focus on up here is our Student Success Center. This is an area that was created pretty much purely by alumni donations. And it's an area that we wanted to create for our students to have an open space to be able to study, get work done, do different things. So as we come into the room, you'll see different tables, printers. We've got a lot of workspaces set up here. And this is an area that's typically going to be very quiet, and students can come in and set up their computers, set up some small study groups. A lot of teachers will do their office hours up here, especially if they have a big test coming up, because it's such a big open space and we've got whiteboards and things like that. They know that they can come up here and use it as well. So that's just kind of a quick visit of the second floor. And what we're going to do now is head into another building. So if you want to come along for that, we'll see you there. Thanks.